Now, the next big trend that we're seeing is around millennials. This is something that a lot of organizations are worried about and thinking about constantly. And there's good reason for that. By 2020, millennials are expected to be 50% of the workforce. 50% of your workforce is going to be millennials. We're talking 5 years. That's not a lot of time. By 2025, millennials are supposed to be 75% of the workforce. That's huge. That's a huge, huge number. This is what we're starting to see, at least in the United States, and from what I've seen around the world, the numbers aren't that different. But we can start to see how big of an impact millennials are going to start having on our organizations. They are going to be by far the dominant player within our organizations. Now, millennials are fascinating because they have new attitudes and values and expectations and ways of working. But at the same time, I always tell organizations, if you were to get rid of every millennial within your company, you still have plenty of other employees that care about flexible work, meaningful work, compensation, working with managers that they get along with, using relevant technologies. Right? This isn't just a millennial thing. But the reason why so much emphasis is placed on millennials is because they are going to be the dominant workforce over the next few years. And they're forcing a lot of organizations to change. Because when we think about attracting and retaining top talent, a lot of that talent is going to be these guys. It's going to be millennials. And millennials don't know what it's like to commute an hour and a half to and from work. They don't know what it's like to sit in a cubicle, to work a 9 to 5, to use legacy technologies, right? It's foreign. It's something that a lot of millennials are not familiar with. Now, a couple other things to think about millennials. It costs on average $24,000 to replace every millennial that you have. $24,000. 69% of millennials believe that attendance in your office is not required or not necessary on a regular basis. So we're really starting to see that these are new values and attitudes and expectations and ways of working. But like I said, it's not just about millennials. What I see from the organizations that I work with is that the future employee isn't about how old you are. You could be 22, you could be 52, you can be 62. The future of work and the future employee doesn't care how old you are. It only matters what your expectations are. It's in your head, your values, your behaviors, how you expect and how you want to get your job done. That's what the future of work is about. It's not about age.